Hi my friend, this is Cissy. Welcome back to my channel. In this video, we're gonna do the part 2 of a 5-episode series of messages from your future self. In the first video, we'll talk about urging messages from your future self. Some really strong messages came out of that video. As I explained in my first video, when we're talking about the future self, we're talking about the future you 5 to 10 years down the road. Why 5 to 10 years? Because that's enough time for you to become someone completely different. You could have changed your career, changed your relationship status, change your wardrobe, change where you're living. Someone once told me that people tend to overestimate what they can accomplish in a year, but underestimate what they can accomplish in 10 years. So I want that future you to communicate to us and give us any message. And in this video, we're gonna discover what your future self want to communicate to you at this point on your relationship, your family matters, your home, people in your life, anything of that matter. So today I pick 3 cards as always. The first pile is gonna be 10 of Cups from the Light Seers Tarot deck. And pile 2 is gonna be 10 of Cups from the Ethereal Vision Illuminated Tarot deck. And then pile 3 is going to be 10 of Emotions from the Muse Tarot deck. How it works is you're going to look at these 3 cards and see which one resonates with you. If none of them resonate with you, then just think of number 1, 2, 3 and scroll down to the description box, look at the timestamps that are correlated to your pile, and I will see you at your reading. Hi pile 1, if you pick the Light Seers Tarot deck's 10 of Cups, this is your reading. This time, I'm going to shuffle everything live, and we're gonna start from the tarot card and see what comes through. Pile 1's future self, Ace of Swords, Magician upright, 2 of Swords, Ace of Cups. Pile 1's future self. What can you reveal to us about Pile 1's relationship, family matter? Pile 1, 3 of Wands. Okay. So Pile 1, we got a lot of 1 cards. Why? Okay. Anyway, you got 2 of Swords. You got 3 of Wands. You get 7 of Wands, Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups, Magician. Ace of Cups and Magician are both number 1 card. I'm going to pull one more card. Pile number 1's future self. What can we reveal to pile number 1 about the relationships, family matter, friends? We got Queen of Wands reversed. For tarot cards, you get 8 of Swords, number 1, the Magician, and this is in the order of how these cards coming out. 2 of Swords, Ace of Cups, 3 of Wands, 7 of Wands, Ace of Wands, and then Queen of Wands come out reversed. So what does Pile 1's future self want to communicate with us right now is that Pile 1, you are in a unfulfilled relationship right now. Sorry, don't shoot the message, but that's how I feel. I'm just gonna translate your future self's energy to you. They're telling me that you are in a unfulfilled relationship. You feel restricted. And it might very well be in your head, because if I look at this card, this girl is fine. Nothing is bending her down. Nothing is strapping her, but in the mirror, she sees her image as someone being restricted, cannot see, she cannot move because there are crows all over her, but it is her illusion. Right now, there's a feeling of you are giving up your power. Not so much giving up, but you have not awakened your power. You don't realize how much power you have, that you can break the chain that's tying you down. And this is the energy that your future self is communicating to us. And your future self is telling you that your higher self and your spirit guide, your whole spiritual family, is sending you love and support from the spirit realm, as if you are living in this cosmos and they're watching you from outside in the spirit world, from heaven. They are sending you magic and helping you create a better future, helping you get rid of the strains that's tying you down. The spirits are helping you, and you have to know that you are being looking after, and you need to make your own effort too. From there, your future self is telling us that you will have to make a decision. You will reduce the sword from 8 to 2. You will have a lot fewer strings restricting you, but your eyes will still be blindfold. And also the crow is reducing from 4 to 2. So you're gonna have fewer obstacles. You're gonna feel less restricted little by little. And this is because your higher self and spirit guides are helping you. So sword is a quick energy. When swords card come, that's the air sign. That's the fattest sign of everybody. But in your situation, it feels like it's gonna take a while that you gradually realizing your power. Eventually, you will reopen your heart and welcome that new relationship. Whether it's with the same person, but it's just a new form of relationship, or it can be with someone totally different. So much healthy. There's no more darkness. Your true self, your true inner self, your heart is vibrating. It's so connected to the divine, to your higher self and spirit guide. You will get there. If I would say time frame, I actually think it's sooner than it seems, even though right now you feel really restricted. I'm gonna ask some angel oracle cards and see if they can give us some time frame. Can we have some time frame for pile 1? Yeah. I'm pulling out other cards too. That's not time frame related. I just want to see. Yeah, okay. Your higher self is saying within the next few months, you will come out of that stagnant energy and come to that Ace of Wands, ready for a new relationship or new form of relationship. And right now, Spirit is telling you to learn to forgive. If someone hurt you, it's time to learn to forgive them. The reason we want to radically forgive anyone in our life is that by forgiving them, we're letting that grudges and negative energy go. That's to benefit ourselves. You're not doing it for anyone else. By you forgiving someone, it doesn't let them off the hook. It's just that you don't hold grudges and you can move on. So learn to forgive. If you are in a situation that you do think you need to forgive, there's a book called Radical Forgiveness. You might find that helpful. Read some book about how to forgive anyone in any situation so you can free yourself. That's a part of the spiritual awakening or spiritual journey that is very helpful for us to learn. And your future self is also saying that your situation will improve, just like I saw in the tarot card from Ace of Swords to Ace of Cups. There are a lot of improvement in the next few months in your love life if you feel restricted right now. And your future self want to tell you that there are a lot to look forward to. You're gonna do some planning, you're gonna have some trips, you're gonna have so much to look forward to, and this new kind of relationship or new tribe that you are seeing might come out when you are traveling. There are a lot of hopes that's coming. There's a lot new excitement, fiery energy that's coming. And then with the 7 of Wands is right after you celebrated something. That's 6 of Wands. So right after you celebrated your success, your milestone, there is gonna be a time that you need to defend your achievement. You need to be grounded. You need to find that inner peace. And in this picture, the woman's solar plexus is shining. She found her self-worth, her self-esteem. There are a lot of creativities at this time. You might even feel vulnerable, but know that it is when you are truly in tune with who you are, your future will come. And not only they will come very quickly, very fast. Eighth of Wands is the fattest card in the entire tarot, and you have both 7 and 8. It's like you achieve your success in some matters in your family, home, and then you have to protect that relationship, your home, and things are gonna manifest really quickly for you. A lot of things will happen in the next 5 to 10 years in your household. Your future self is even telling us that it might be a period of time that you will experience jealousy, because the Queen of Wands came out reverse. That is people misunderstanding you, jealous of you, envy, and you may have to take some risk to really follow your heart and be that playful yourself and be honest to you and to anyone around you about who you truly are and how you want to live your life. You may have to just to let go of people's expectation of what they think you should be doing, because you've done that before and all it did was make you lost yourself, disconnected to your soul. You don't want to be there anymore. And when I say there, I have a feeling that this is where you are right now. You will be at a point that you are continually building your self-confidence. This card come out reverse make me feel like your future self is saying that building self-esteem and self-confidence, knowing who you are, is a never-ending test of your life, at least in the next few years, that there are a lot for you to learn. Okay, now I'm going to ask the Romance Angel card and see what other advice your future self have for pile 1. Romance Angel. You are going to encounter someone from your past life, which is understandable. A lot of our soul tribe have played an important role in our past life, and we have soul contract and we make out some situation while we're still in the spirit world to play out in this lifetime, so we can actually experience it, feel it, because when we're back to our permanent home, heaven or spirit world, whatever you call it, we cannot feel, because all we feel is love. We learn about these different feelings that we experience on earth in a classroom, but it's only when we come to earth we can feel the density, we can feel all these emotions. Someone you had a past life relationship is coming to you. You will know that you know each other before. I had a past life will show up in my life. My feeling is usually familiarity, like we know nothing about each other, but it's so easy to communicate, and it's a feeling like I don't even need to know you, but I know you. You will know. And your future self showing us that worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So if you are breaking off of a relationship that no longer serves you, as we saw in the earlier reading in your tarot card, know that your soulmate is coming. I didn't see the soulmate card, but I feel like this past life relationship is a soulmate, because you have already spent past life together. You know each other on the soul level really, really well. And it is divine timing. So yeah, divine timing is really, really tricky. But your future self did tell us that within the next few months. So that's something to look forward to. It's not going to be very, very long. Actually, I think within the next few months, you're going to transform out of your current situation. So I'm going to ask the Angel Answers Oracle deck again about what is this divine timing. Your future self is funny because it says yes. But yes, I know your future self is just confirming what I'm saying right now, but please, can you give us a hint of when this is gonna happen? Okay. Well, it makes sense. Okay, so in the next few months, you're gonna get rid of what no longer serving you now. And a year from now, I think that's the divine timing that you need to pay attention to. So whenever you are watching this video, know that a year from now, someone really important to you will show up in your life. And that's related to your family matter, your relationships. Maybe it's someone from your soul family, from your soul tribe. Someone very important is coming to you a year from now. Anything else Pile 1's future self would like to reveal to us, please? Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Your higher self is telling us that this significant relationship will amount to commitment. That is beautiful, Pile 1. I hope this reading is helpful for you. Please leave me a fire emoji if you stay until the end of the reading. Thank you so much. I can't wait to see you next time in my next video. In my next video, we're going to talk about what your future self have to say to you about your career and hobbies. So thank you so much. I'll see you next time. Hi Pile 2, if you picked the Ten of Cups from the Ethereal Vision Illuminated Tarot deck, this is your reading. I'm going to shuffle everything live this time and see what your future self would like to reveal to you at this time about your relationships, family matters, friends, living situation, anything like that. We get a star in reverse. Pile 2's future self reveal to us. The Devil. How to's future self, please. Wow. King of Pentacles. How to's future self, please reveal to us. Five of Cups. There are a lot of major arcana energies here. Pile 2. Queen of Cups reverse. The other pile 1 also get Queen of Cups reverse. Interesting. Ace of Swords reversed. Justice come out upright. Temperance come upright. You've got 4 major arcanas in the 8 card spread. So, Pile 2, you get the Star card reversed, Devil, King of Pentacles, 5 of Cups. This is in order, by the way. Queen of Cups reversed, Ace of Swords reversed. Number 11, Justice. And number 14, Temperance. Pile 2, your future self wants to tell you that you might feel confused, despair, unsatisfied right now in your relationships. There might be some negativities in your relationship. You don't feel like your partner is supporting you, uplifting you, or even understanding you. There's communication barrier. Maybe you realize that you have different love language, like you might be into physical touch and your partner might be into act of service. There's just some communication or love language incompatibility there. Your future self is saying that right now your relationship is unhealthy, might even be toxic because of the Devil here. You may have strong passion and chemistry with each other one day, and the next day you felt like you hate each other and you want the worst for each other. It's just so much turmoil in your relationship. There may be obsession. Your partner or your love interest may want to know every single move of yours. They text you constantly. If you don't pick up their phone call, they may accuse you of cheating even though you're just reading book in the library. You are experiencing that kind of control narcissist relationship, and you may feel like you're in this really materialistic world, very 3D. Your partner may not talk to you about spirituality at all, and maybe you are the only one in your family, friends, and close circle that read tarot card reading. Your future self is also saying that, I don't know if you know this, but you have solid foundation for your material life. So that's one thing that you don't need to worry about. Even though your relationship might be turmoil, You might live in a beautiful house. You might have ever-flowing financial resources coming to you, and you never need to worry about it. And your future self is confirming that you are the magnet for abundance. That despite all the craziness in your relationship, in your home life, you are taken care of. You have already set up this life that can generate income passively. You have passive income. Maybe you already have successful business that you have people working for you. Maybe you do referral programs, or you're a brand ambassador. You hand out people coupon codes and you just get paid. Seems like you have power, you have influence, you are taken care of financially. There's a lot of strength. You are very confident. You are the king. It's a muscular control energy that your future self is telling you to believe in yourself. This is the bright side of everything that's going on in your relationship. With Five of Cups, I see that your future self is telling you that feeling lost is normal. In the next 5-10 years, you might experiencing losing someone you hold dear, and know that that's just a part of life. You may lose 5 cups, but you have way more than just 5 cups. Things come and go, and what leave you may be something that no longer serve you anymore. So understand that that's just the circle of life. Your future self is also telling us that there will be jealousy in your life. Maybe people are jealous of how secure you are, how financially abundant you are, how successful in the worldly matter you are. And you are like, so what? This is who I am. Yes, I experienced some difficulties in life, but I know my worth. I know who I am. That's how I feel from your future self. Your future self is confident, and your future self don't take no for an answer. Your future self is nurturing, loving, kind, but your future self is not afraid of defending themselves when people are being hostile. Because some people will. They're jealous. They're envy. They don't get why you get so lucky, but they only see maybe what you post on social media. That's like 1% of your life. 99% of life, you're exercising, you're working out, you're doing business deals, you're working hard, you're learning. They don't see that. Maybe you don't post that. That's why they don't see it, because they only see what you reveal to them. And what you reveal to them causes them jealousy. You might be purposely doing that. There are people around you who are not as confident, who are insecure, and you are a big trigger for them. And your future self is also telling us that pay attention to people who are dishonest with you. Your future self is saying that we have standard on who we allow to come into our circle, and you need to start taking action now and pay attention and build your intuition, because we are going to do something amazing, because you are a major arcana. You're a major character. If life is a video game or a TV show or a movie, you are one of the major characters. You are not a psychic. You are not someone walking on the street. Your future self is also saying that there may be times you have to hold your tongue. Be careful of what you say, because a lot of people take what you say in a wrong way. I don't think you ever mean bad, or you never mean to hurt people, but you don't know people's background. You don't know their communication style. So be aware of your surrounding. You can be honest with your soul tribe, because they know who you are. They know that you're telling them things for their own good, but not everyone is like that. Know that word have power, word hurt people. You have the power to hurt people, to strike people in the heart with your words. You might be very blunt, straightforward, and your future self is saying that by softening your words, it will help your relationships and help your family life. Whether you're talking to your kids, talking to your parents, talking to your significant others or relatives, know that even though you come from the same blood family, how we communicate is really important. And You are a leader, hence a lot of your family member look up to you. When you are out in the world, I see you are this boss energy. You take control. You are the commander-in-chief. You are managing a lot of business. You just have so much power. But your future self is reminding you that when you come home, maybe go for a walk before you walk into the door. Do something that relaxes you before you come home, because at home, your family seems to expect you to be more nurturing, to be more on your feminine side, to come out softer. You don't have to bring that aggressive Mars energy from work to home. The next card you got is number 11, Justice. When Justice come out, obviously this card represents truth, fairness, ego, liberty. But to me, it also showed me that you might go through a legal process. Maybe you are getting married, maybe you're getting divorced, and your future self is saying that that is a part of your life path, that's a part of your journey. It will build who you are. You will learn so much through the process, because there's an owl on this card. You will gain wisdom and be a better self of yourself through this process, and the process will be fair. You'll learn about fairness. You will learn about our legal system better, and along the way you will be taken care of, and you will take care of yourself too. The last card we got is Temperance. Temperance is showing us patience. Kindness is showing us that you might be rearranging your priorities. Likely that you will get married and you will have kids, and you will have to rearrange your work-life balance. You will have to go through some major transformation in your life. If you're a woman, I see that you are building a family, and along the way, like in the next 5 to 10 years, you're gonna have that. You're gonna experience a full circle of life in terms of relationship. You're gonna build your stability, go through that breakup, addiction, narcissist, controlling, possessive relationship. You're gonna let it go, and you're gonna have your Kundalini awakening, maybe be more attached into your card, improve the way you communicate. You're gonna be more attentive to people around you, and you will go through some important legal process. Now, I want to ask the Romance Angel Oracle deck to see if your future self has some more message for you. Immediately, we got unrequested love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. This is talking about your current energy, I think. I think you're gonna experience that letting go and releasing anything that doesn't belong to your life. And then you got reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. This can be a past life relationship. This can be your old date, your college boyfriend. Someone is coming back to your life. If you have someone in mind, I feel like it's that person. If you want to reach out to that person, just go ahead. Don't prolong your growth in your journey. You can always make a decision and accelerate what you're experiencing. And then we got true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Yeah, the more I look at it, the more I feel like the Justice energy is representing another marriage or another union with someone that speaks to your heart. If you are currently married, possibly you will have to go through a divorce. It's inevitable, but know that on the other side, your true love is waiting for you. And now I want to ask the Angel Answers Oracle deck and see if they have anything to share with us from your future self. Pautu's future self, do we have anything else we want Pautu to know? Your future self is saying reconsider. Okay, I'm gonna ask the tarot deck to see what you need to reconsider about. What is Pautu reconsidering? Pautu's future self. What do we want Pautu to reconsider? 3 of Cups. If you are in a third-party situation, your future self is telling you to reconsider. Let that go. Cut it off. You have to be hard to yourself. If you're not in such a situation, I think someone in your friend circle is not your true friend. They are faking it. I don't know, maybe you are someone important with that King of Pentacle energy that they want to cling onto you and ride with you along this amazing journey you are embarking for your life. And then you have Queen of Wands. Your future self is saying that you are powerful, you are extremely intelligent. You can figure it out. Be tough to yourself. Don't let these people hold you back. What else Paltu's future self want to reveal to us at this point? Paltu future self, please. This yes card keep coming up. Thank you. I think if you are thinking of something, your future self is saying yes, for sure it's gonna happen. I also feel like they're just reconfirming my reading. They're telling me, they're encouraging me that I'm doing a good job. Recovery, reconsider, perfect timing. Yes, everything will happen in a perfect timing. Your future self is telling us that you will go through some temptation, challenging situation in the near future, but everything happen in perfect timing. This is all planned out. Look how happy she is. I think that's how happy you're gonna be to see how your life turned out 5-10 years down the road. Your future self is full of confidence and joy. Your future self is unfuckable, inconvincible, and your future self is telling you that you are getting there, baby. And your future self is telling you that whatever you are going to go through, the tough time, or if you are going through a tough time right now, you will recover. Look for signs, ask for help from your spirit guide and your higher self. I'm a huge advocate for plant medicines. I think plant medicine can really accelerate our awareness, all kinds of senses, and help us to connect with the spirit world. At the end of the day, everything we do here is a part of our soul plan. I can be doing this like mid of nowhere. I can be doing tarot card reading at my home, where and the material aspect of our life is just a setup. Who we are while we are doing things is what really matters. I encourage you to continue embark your spiritual journey, read books. You can watch a lot of YouTube channel. You can go to my personal channel and watch my ayahuasca journey. Everything in your life right now is helping you to achieve your future beautiful life. Know that your true love is on their way. Everything you experience right now, the obstacle, it's just an obstacle. They're not there permanently. Just think back of your life 5 to 10 years before, how much you have overcome, how much difference you have made already. Your next 5 to 10 years is gonna be tenfold of what you've achieved so far. So thank you so much, Pao2, for watching. If you stay at the end of the video, send me an out emoji. And thank you so much. I will see you next time. Hi, Pal3. If you pick 10 of Emotions from the Muse Tarot deck, this is your reading. I'm going to shuffle the tarot cards live and see what your future self have for you. Pal3's future self. What can we reveal to Pal3 right now? You get number 20, Awakening. I think this is Judgment. Number 9, 9 of Inspiration, 9 of Wands. Wow. Review to us. You get 8 of Emotions. Pal3's future self. What can you review to us right now? 2 of Emotions. Pal3's future self. The Lovers reversed. Ace of Material. The World. Oh boy. Look, 8 of Emotions and the World both have this round circle. Wow. One last card, Pal3's future self. 2 of Voices. This is what your future self wants to communicate to you. Right now, you are number 20, Awakening in reverse. it tells us that your future self think that you're in doubt. You might be judging yourself really harshly, so much so that you're missing opportunities. You feel like you are stuck in a relationship, it's not moving forward. You had a lot of hope in it, but it didn't turn out the way you want it to be. And your future self is showing me that you're in this Nine of Inspiration energy, which is Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands is the energy of exhaustion. You have been in this situation for really long. Since we're talking about family dynamic and relationships, it's obviously in that area. Some exhaustion, tiredness has been lingering around for so long that your future self want to point it out for us. They show us that you are in this defensive energy. You want to protect your boundary and you are learning to set up your boundary. You are close to the finish point, but you may be feeling like giving up on this connection while there are other people telling you don't give up. Maybe you have been in a relationship for a really long time, you have a family together, there's just so much to give up or so much on the state if you walk away, but inevitably you're going to walk away. Your future self is reviewing this to us that you have 8 of emotions, 8 of cups. You're going to leave this current relationship or family dynamic that you're on. This is not forever. You might feel lost. You might feel losing yourself, in touch to your inner self. Your future self is telling us that you will leave this situation and you're gonna be the one to take the initiative and just walk out. And what you're walking towards to is 2 of Cups. 2 of Cups is the soulmate energy. In this deck, the 2 of Cups is very playful. It is telling us that you're walking away from a relationship that used to be significant to you. You've done everything you could to save it, to improve it, but soon you will realize that that was the end. And you're going to walk towards a more playful energy and meet your soulmate. You may even have several relationships with different individuals because the lover come out reversed. From 2 of emotions and lovers, I feel like you desire to find your one and only, your true soulmate. And it is not without feeling and trials. You're gonna meet a lot of people along the way. A lot of times you thought that was the one, but it turned out they're not. And it can also indicate that you will be getting into a serious relationship, and those relationships will not always work out. And it is because you might have had soul contract with some of your soul family to learn certain lessons on earth in this lifetime, and once those lessons are done, those relationships will dissolve because there's something else for you waiting out there. Well, you are experiencing all of that with the Ace of Materials. I see that you are rebuilding your foundation, you're rebuilding a career, you are starting a new career, you are just starting something brand new, and you're taking care of your finances on your own. Maybe you were a stay-home mom before and you got your finance taken care of by your spouse, but with the dissolve of the marriage or of that significant relationship, you're gonna come out and walk into the independent yourself. So in the future 5-10 years, your journey is about building your own foundation, your own stability, and your own abundance. There's a lot of independence coming in. And then we get number 21, the world, Cosmo. The world represents a lot of things. It's almost towards the end of the major arcana. It can symbolize an ending of a cycle. It can symbolize you've went through the whole cycle. It can indicate completion, success, celebration, and you might also travel a lot with your families and the loved ones. You will see the world with the ones that you feel dear and important to you. Aside from travel though, this card really showed me that you in the next 10 years are gonna experience a lot of human emotions, ups and downs. By the end of this period, you will come out a lot wiser than you are because you experience a lot more, a lot deeper, and you will build your own independent and foundations. The last card you get is Two of Voices, which is Two of Swords. I think what this card is telling us, especially coming out after the world, coming out after a completion of celebration and success, is that by the end of this period, whether it's 5 years from now or 10 years from now, I think you will at another crossroad. You will have to make another decision of where your life goes. I see that you're going to build a lot of experience around relationships, whether it's with your family or loved ones or friendship. And then you are starting to pay more attention to your finances and physical well-beings. By the end of this period, you will achieve your goal, yet you are not going to be satisfied. You are not going to be stagnant. You are not going to feel content just because you achieve the whole thing. You're going to be looking for the next adventure and challenge that you want to conquer. This is like a suspense that your future self is planting for us to tell you that you have a lot more to look forward to. Even by the end of the 5-10 years, your life is not going to end there. Yeah, who knows what's going to happen. Now I'm going to pull some cards from Angel Answer deck and see what relationship, family message they have for you. This tells us that you need to improve your health. We see this Ace of Material. Usually it's talking about abundance, finances, or stability. But in your reading, I do think it's connected to your health. That you need to start taking care of your body, start eating healthy, exercise. Your future self is asking you to ask for help from others. You are not going to do this alone. Pay attention to your soul family and people who treat you with their heart and soul. Those are the people that you are going to consult. You can achieve anything if you believe in them. And you should believe in them because by the end of the cycle, you're going to achieve the world. Whatever that world is for you right now, you're going to achieve it. I powered through my camera cut off, so we gotta start from where we left off. I was saying that at the beginning of this reading, I saw that you might let go of an existing situation, relationship that no longer serve you because it hinder your growth. It's not what you imagined it to be. And your future self is confirming that something better is coming your way. So don't be afraid. You have to make that decision to walk away, to invite other relationships to come in. So when I was getting a divorce, I had a psychic reading. And the psychic told me that it's gonna take me for another 4 years to find my true love. At the time, I was like, oh no, that's too long. And guess what? It's been 4 years. Time flies, and along the way, I met a lot of different men and I learned a lot of lessons. Know that there's something better for you. Although the next man you met or next partner or date you meet may not be the final one, know that there are lessons you can learn. At least you will know, oh, I don't like spinach, I like broccoli. And then you also get meditation bring answers. In this card, I feel that your future self is urging you to start those caretaking exercise, whether it's on improving your health or alternative healing modality, meditate, breath work, because they want to communicate through you, through your meditation. Meditation is one of the best way to communicate with higher realm being, to communicate with beings from different dimensions. And your future self is giving us the hint that in the next few years, you are going to spend a lot of time and energy improving your intuition and elevate your sense in the spirituality realm. And they are going to help you during your meditation. You're going to receive a lot of downloads. So keep doing that if you've already started. And then I post some Romance Angel Oracle deck and see what other messages your future self have for you. And we get religious factors. It says, your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Again, your future self is emphasizing on that spiritual path you are on. Maybe you will meet someone while you are improving your health practicing meditation, go on those spiritual retreat. I am an advocate for plant medicine just because I think it's a very effective way to heal ourselves, body, mind, soul. And I'm encouraging you to explore that realm too. It's not just necessarily the religion that you grow up with, but maybe next time you go to the church that you always grow up in, and met someone from your childhood, and who knows, you might hit it off from there. So your future self is saying that spirituality and your religious upbringing is important in your love life. So however you're going to take it. And then we also get express yourself. It says go ahead and make the romantic gesture. What this tells me is that you might be the kind of person who are shy, who don't take the first step, and it is okay. However, your future self is saying that if you are open to love, at least give people some hint. Give them the green light so they know that they can proceed and you won't reject them. Because even the bravest man has egos and they don't like to lose face. You gotta give them some rooms and let them know that it's safe to pursue you, you're ready, and you're not there to play with their heart. The last romance angel card we get is children. It says your love life is being affected by children. Children and pets are written in your destiny. That's going to be involved in your relationships going forward. These children can be your own children, can be the other person's children, or you can make children together. Know that if you have your own kids, they are never your burden. That's some lesson that I'm learning too as well. Your kids is your blessing. They are here to teach us things, to help us grow, and we're here to raise them. How a kid is behaving is dictated by their environment, especially their parents' behavior, their parents' thought pattern. So I've learned that never blame the kids, but look at ourselves. There's a book I read that really impacted me. It's called Conscious Parenting, along with Conscious Uncoupling. Those books might be beneficial for you too. Know that kids are here for love. We are supposed to love the children and help them grow to the person that we are inspired to be, or we are inspired them to be. Either way, children is important in your love life. Be open-minded if you are attracted to someone that have kids already. Know that that's just a part of them now. Accept them. Then you need to accept their kids. This is a whole package now. I want to promote open heart, unconditional love on my channel. So I feel like this is the place to let you know that we're all one and we should love their children as if they're ours. If this is your romantic partner's children, and if you want children, they're coming your way. It is written in your record. If you don't want children, possibly your niece and nephew might be considered to be a part of your family. You might adopt. There are a lot of possibilities. Just know that there are going to be kids and pets involved in your love life and your family life. This is all I have for you, Pile 3. Thank you so much for staying with me. If you stay until the end, please leave me a rose emoji and let me know what you think. I hope to see you next time. Thank you. Bye.